Hello YouTube. Give Me a Break Man on my Give Me a Flake Man channel. I'm going to show you something. I made a video on Give Me a Break Man today entitled Eat. It's basically a conjugation practice of the word eat in Japanese taberu. And I want to show you a golden egg. And yeah, I know what you're thinking. I probably pooped this out because I am that kind of guy. I poop out golden eggs. But it's not. It's actually I actually bought this. And it's good for like 4 or 5 months. Each one separately comes with one of these things on it. And they're about $1 each, which, you know, I never buy eggs. And I don't remember prices like that. So after I brought it home, my wife said, "What'd you do?" I bought 6 eggs for $6. And she's like, "That's amazingly expensive." But I want to show you what it looks like. How can I do this? Well, I guess I'll have to peel it first. I'm going to peel it. Alright. Putting it away here. And just to show you the inside, it's brown, huh? They sell these in sake stores, liquor stores, osake. No, very good. I guess they're akin to pickled eggs. But here's something for you. If you the word, everyone knows sake, Japanese sake. But in Japanese, osake just means liquor. So sake could be whiskey or anything. Oh, by the way, here's something Trisha Kitty made for me. Isn't that nice? Send it to me. She's got my docs, right? Anyway, I just want to show that some strange Japanese food. I've never seen that before. I've been here a long time. If you're interested in Japanese culture, that's all I got for you today. The rest of it you can click off now. The rest of this video is going to be just odds and ends, news, things I keep forgetting to say. I don't know what happened to the Christopher Mass contest. I can't keep up, you know, with the fast pace of that contest over there, so I don't know who won. Nessalu is back. That's the long-legged, small-breasted, but very funny. I only mention that because she puts fake breasts in her videos. She's been back. She closed her account a while ago and came back. And I think her name is Nessalu now. I forgot actually, but I meant to mention her earlier just because she's a fairly entertaining blogger, but pretty entertaining actually, and shameless in a good way. You know, she's willing to get out there and really be crazy. So if you are interested in that kind of fun and attractive, very pretty woman as well. Funny, pretty women. So anyway, rock hard abs and big arms. Ask her to show you her arms. Got amazingly good shape there. But anyway, I meant to say she was back, so she's back. So go check her out. She closed up for like, I don't know how long, 6 months or so. She just disappeared. Another victim of the internet. Speaking of victims on the internet, well, not really a victim, but Gypsy K is back. And there's this guy named Keyboard Rambo who I often read his comments. He's just a commenter, but I often read his comments, and he's fairly intelligent regarding his comments. But I don't know why a lot of people don't like Gypsy K, and I can understand he's fairly redundant about quite a few things that he says, but it was funny in his last video, which mysteriously got 9,000 views. I think someone's boosting up his numbers for some weird reason. I don't know why. But Mr. Dutyhead, who's another lost case. So many people I just want to talk about. Mr. Dutyhead, now known as Fancy Rants, he says he was disappointed that that Gypsy didn't mention the status quo, which is true. Gypsy's very redundant in that he's one of these, you know, guys who energizes people but doesn't lead them anywhere. Yeah, and that's true, Gypsy. You don't have an end game. You're just like, let's all just go nuts. But anyway, his latest channel is called Goatfucker with a PH. Goatfucker with a PH. So I guess I'm surprised he's not Penguin Fucker because that's how people know him. Oh yeah. This was the infamous penguin that came out of GNR1234's pants when we made a video about Gypsy K back in Florida when I met up with him there. But anyway, so I wanted to talk about him. Oh, remember last week I made a video about Cyber 9 Rounder 1? So I guess I hurt his feelings because he he sent me 9 video responses and then blocked me. So I don't know if they're going to be up. He's the kind of guy he'll send you a video response, and as soon as you watch it, or if he thinks you watch it, he'll erase it. So I'm not going to bother this time. I accepted them all, but I don't have time to watch 9 video responses. It's a shame because, like, I agree with Methadone for Life, in that he's a very entertaining old geezer. Insulting people on their age is kind of lame because we're all going to get old. So when I call him old geezer, grandpa, but I don't really mean it as disrespect. I mean, he survived, so good for him. But yeah, I guess it's kind of it's a hard call for me, a little bit. When I make a video about someone like that, because half of me thinks, yeah, you gotta lay off the old guy, But at the same time, I'm thinking, if you want to actually show respect to someone, you've got to treat them like everyone else, right? In a way. Like what happened with Tom Kennedy. I mean, people gave me shit because he was in a wheelchair. Like, that doesn't affect the way he makes videos, If he's going to say something that I disagree with and I thought at the time was stupid, then I made a video about it, So I thought, if anything, I was showing him respect by treating him like I would anybody else. But I've got nothing, no problem with Tom Kennedy anymore. But I see that Daniel Pengues is back. A long time. He's making videos against Phantom 08. And there's another guy who I really don't want to make videos about. But Phantom, if you're watching this, you're stupid because you're just so easily baited. You have no self-control. I mean, who cares what this moron say? I mean, it's not like they have any, what's the word? There's no, God, I can't, I woke up with Japanese in my brain because I made that Japanese video and I can't speak English now. No one believes anything they say. There's no, oh my God, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I don't remember the word. What's the word where someone, no matter what, anything someone says has no value because of who they are. Anyway, that's the people that Phantom is spooked or bugged about are these kind of people, People who, no credibility, that's it. No credibility. These people have no credibility. I mean, poor old Daniel used to be a very nice and interesting vlogger, and he tried really hard. He worked really hard on his videos. He was just like every other lame vlogger out there, and I'm including myself in this group. And he didn't get the attention he wanted, and now he turned into, he figured this is the only way he can get attention is to just start slamming people, and he just went nuts, So it's kind of pointless to even respond to him or worry about him. I mean, he's kind of a sad man, And again, he's someone who has an admitted mental problem. So, I wonder, why does anyone bother making a response? I think Phantom shouldn't be picking on that guy, I mean, unless you think, of course, that they're both of equal mental capacities, and I suppose that's okay, but I don't know. Oh, who's another person who's a little bit crazy? Yeah, I got this weird email from My Reality Bites, who got hurt because she talked shit about me in comments, so I called her a troll in the comments. And then she PM'd me all butthurt. Oh, I said that word. I hate saying that word. Well, here's some news. Apple Milk 1988 has reopened her website on applemilk1988.com. Here's another thing that, something I didn't really want to talk about. People asked me to talk about. People email me worried about her because she became a Glavia idol. But I've met her. She's a tough girl. She can kind of handle herself. And then she made a video asking for money, which kind of theoretically goes against everything I stand for. But at the same time, I'm not a 19-year-old girl living in Japan away from my family, And it's easy to say, give up your dreams and go back to the States, but why do that if you don't have to, and if people are willing to help you? And the other thing is, I think people have been really nice to her in the past, so in a way, you can't really blame her for thinking that people are going to help her again, and people apparently will, and I'm sure they will. A lot of my friends will. And the thing about her, you know, she's actually really talented. I mean, amazingly so. I've never met anyone who can handle himself so well in a crowd. It's just, I mean, and I'm not easily impressed that way. But I mean, because I in New York City, a lot of my roommates were like actors and actresses, people who later became famous. I went to school with John Cusack and Ted Raimi, not so famous, but still, in the movies and stuff. So a lot of those people, were crazy in college, So, but Apple Milk, Emily handles herself better than a lot of those people. So, what else is there to talk about? Oh, yeah. So I made a video. I really worked really hard on a video called "How to Learn Japanese Through Heroes Using Heroes," and the liberal viewer uses a lot of clips using the news and stuff, and he gets away with it, right? Because it's fair use, right? So I thought, why don't I do this for heroes? Because it's teaching and that's fair use, right? So I did it, and I uploaded a video, and it's a really long video. If you've seen it on my channel, it's a very, I mean, I have to say I'm proud of that video as a teaching tool. It's a very good video. And I didn't monetize it because I just uploaded it, right? But when I went later, when it went live, and tried to monetize it, there was no button to press. So those of you who are partners might be interested in this. It's like, I emailed YouTube, and they said nothing. They were like, oh, this is how you monetize a video. I'm like, I know how to monetize it, but there's no button to press. And it's like, oh, we misunderstood. I'm sorry. Apparently there was some copyright problem. So if you want to challenge us, you've got to, hit the button and challenge. But there's nothing on my video. I've gotten no notices about copyright or anything. So basically, I uploaded. I spent a lot of time on a 16-minute great teaching video. I see that video. And I think it's pretty good, but I can make improvements on that, which is good. I can always improve. But it seems like if I do this, they'll never be monetized. Which I don't know. I mean, you could say, yeah, well, it's all the money, but no, it's just like why spend? I mean, literally took me like 6 hours to make that video. I mean, all the little by little, like 30 minutes a night over a couple of weeks, before I go to bed. But what's the point of killing yourself or putting all that time into a video when I could just turn on the camera and do what I'm doing now and just talk to the camera and tell you guys stuff? But it's kind of an update. So I don't, I guess I'll make more because I said I will. I'll finish the scene up. But it's a shame that that talking to YouTube, the partner connection, the people at the YouTube staff, who take care of us partners, they don't get it. It's impossible communicating with them. I got an email from Fun 808 asking me about how to unflag a video, and I had a video unflagged. I had a video, a couple. I've got a couple videos on the Penis Festival and the Naked Festival, and those were both flagged. And I asked them, could you please reconsider them? Because I saw other videos that were out there talking about such festivals that were not flagged. And they said sure, and they did, and within 72 hours those videos were unflagged. So if anyone does have a flagged videos, I guess you can, and your partner, you can contact your partner connection, which I don't know what it is for you guys, but in Japan it's like jjpartner@youtube.com or partner support or something. When you become a partner, they send you that little notice. But I guess that was frustrating about YouTube. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the other thing I wanted to talk about real quickly, an update. One reason I haven't been making so many blogs on Give Me a Flake Man is because I am now over on a Japanese site teaching English, and they do live shows over there. I guess just like Blog TV, I guess. I don't really go over to Blog TV too much. But if you're teaching, of course, it's perfect, right? You do just a live class, and people ask questions in the comments, and you answer the questions, and it's fun. But I got to tell you, man, the Japanese are completely different on that site. On YouTube, they barely ever interact with you or comment, and if they do, they're just like hateful or crazy or something. Not all of them, of course, but there's a lot of nuts here. But over on the YouTube side, on the Japanese site, which is just for Japanese, and actually in Japan 3 times bigger than YouTube. So yeah. Anyway, talk about being big in Japan. So I do my live shows over there, and it's amazing. Like I guess because I'm a novelty still on the internet, which is you would think they'd get used to foreigners on the internet, but Japanese foreigners speaking and teaching English on that site. I'm the first one, or the best one. I don't know, but like my room fills up. It gets up 600 people, which is weird because they told me their maximum was 500. So I max out the room every time, and not to be, you know, this is not like, oh, Victor's big or I'm cool or, you know, popular. No, it's not that. It's just like it's a mystery to me. It's like, wow, these people are really interested, you know. And the thing is, they're really interactive. And the thing about that site, which is very different from YouTube, is that, well, for two things. One of them, you can do live shows over there, and the other one is that, and post videos. And the other thing is that they can, when people write comments, they stream across your face, right? So you might be thinking about the annotations things that YouTube has introduced recently. You can put annotations on videos. Like if you wanted to, I could open my mouth like this, and someone could put an annotation there saying, you know, something nasty, right? Which is probably what a lot of people will do. But yeah. So on Nico Dingo Dogo, which is the name of the site, you write a comment and it streams across your face, and it becomes much more interactive when you watch it. Even a video, and of course live shows as well. So that's one reason I think YouTube is doing this annotation things. A few other sites have done this too. And there was an article somewhere in New York Times recently. Someone sent me, I think my dad or something. But the point is, the reason they're doing this is they're trying to get us to stay on the site longer, because that increases the chances of you seeing the advertising, right, all around here, right? So it's kind of interesting, you know, how YouTube is trying to improve. And if you talk to, and I'm pretty sure they are improving. I'm pretty sure that the money is going up for them, which is good, because it means the site will survive. So as long as although many people, yeah, I was talking to Channel Review last night. We were talking about how people, but for me, I was telling him how it pisses me off when people say, "Oh, the spark is gone from YouTube. It's not fun anymore." But you know what? Those videos like that have been coming out every year since the beginning of YouTube. And it's true. He's right. You know, he's right. People will just keep saying that. You know, it's just like people who say, "I used to like Bruce Springsteen, you know, in the old days," but people in 10 years will still be saying that about music that he's putting out today, if he's still making music. Anyway. So this is an update, a long update about various subjects. And anything else I got to tell you? I'm making videos on other sites. I'm very busy that way. It's a paid gig. Okay, I'm teaching English. It's a job. That's what I do. I teach English, and my goal is to reach as many people as possible. Right, and that site is perfect for me, because to have 500 students in a room, wow, it's amazing. The comments on the trolls over there are amazing. Oh my god, I personally enjoy it. I mean, they're like, but they're a little bit juvenile with the gay jokes. They're like, gay. Like, there'll be like some guy, just 10 guys will call you all gay at the same time, which is pretty juvenile. But I'm trying to educate them on how, you know, look, if you're going to insult me, do it this way. This is kind of silly. Only 14-year-olds insult this way, and actually learning. They're actually learning to insult me better. So anything else to keep you up to date with? Maggie had a little scratch on her eye, and I was really worried she was going to go blind, so I was really stressed out, because, you know, I was feeling sorry for the poor dog. But turns out we took her to the doctor yesterday, and it's funny, I put a couple of YouTube videos up with the docs that you might have seen them in the past, and they're all really, like, I walk in and people are like, "Oh, I saw you on the other side." Now people have been following my, I guess, internet career now, and people start quoting my videos. Oh yeah. Due to this new site, I'm walking down the street now, and I've been identified like 3 times now. I walked into a store just to buy some wires for the camera, video camera, you know, extension, and the guy looks at me and goes, "Action teacher." So that was kind of weird, and I was like, "Oh, hi." He's like, "I watch all your videos." So it's pretty amusing. But luckily my wife keeps me in check, meaning she'll never let me get a big head. So you guys don't have to worry about me. She's like, "Just make money." You know, like all wives. And if you guys are thinking, "Oh, that kind of wife," no. Believe me, buddy. When you get a wife and you got bills to pay, and you want to buy things like trips home and stuff, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Anyway, that's something very different in Japan. The wife handles the bank accounts. Believe it or not, almost all businessmen here, the wives are in complete control. And for me, I never cared about the money anyway. I never ever worried or cared about money. So it's kind of another thing I don't have to worry about. She just reminds me once in a while to do something with money, like pay this bill or something. Well, I guess that's about it. Oh, another little slight update was the other day. There was a fire about a month ago, I guess now, and a woman died on my floor. She lived right on my floor. Actually, there was a fire, and the whole family escaped. So 6 kids, a husband and a wife, and the wife died. And they moved in like just down the street, which is really freaky. And I was talking to the woman who works at the liquor store down the street, and she told me that her grandkids, I guess, go to the same school as the kids, one or two of the kids from that family, and she told me they were in school the next day, after their mother had died. I think, I think they took one day off. I think the fire was a Sunday. Yeah, fire was a Sunday, and they were off Monday, and then they were back in school Tuesday. And that's amazing, huh? You lose your mom, and you're back in school. Oh, I suppose I should talk about fake Sagan, and that's something else I wanted to get off my chest. But what's there to say? Except I'll tell you what: if I had been in fake Sagan shoes, and my significant other had been put in a porno, whatever, and that kind of video. I guess not a porno, but a sex video had been put out. I certainly wouldn't have yelled from the top of my lungs, and called more attention to it. I think that was kind of counterproductive, but whatever. It's kind of ironic that all of Captain Awesome's, he used to be kind of a hero of free speech and symbol of all that and defender of this and that. And now, all his, everything he fought for, he kind of put atheism on the map here on YouTube, and everything he fought for, or everything he represents, has been basically washed away by this one scandal, which is a shame. And if anyone has a book, Milan Kundera's Immortality book, that's something he mentions in the beginning. It doesn't matter what you do in life, no matter how great you are. If you do one stupid thing like this, people always remember you for the stupid thing you did. Which is a shame, but that's humanity, huh? Okay, isn't this this is long enough that hopefully only really interested people will watch it. And if you did watch it, you should repeat whatever he says at the end of this video. Ready?
Chicken hips, lollygaggers, noodle hips.
Okay. See you later, guys.